Hello everyone, this is Amergan here. You're very welcome to this video and to the wonderful world that is Star Trek Fleet Command. Thanks very much for taking the time out to watch it, and I'm jumping straight in here trying to get this done in one go. I want to thank Octo, Phil, Picard and Devilman Sauce for their contributions earlier on Discord. Word of caution guys, if when you get into the game you find that the new faction ship, the North Star, is unavailable, the suggestion seems to be that you uninstall the game and you reinstall the game. It worked for me, but if, like me, you're a bit slow and you reinstall the game and you find out that you're starting at level 1, just go back and check that you're logged into your Google Play account. That should resolve it for you. So I'm going to go straight in here and look at this new ship, this North Star. Very excited about this. Can't really wait to get my eyes on it, because my hands on it as well, because this is for guys like me in the low to mid 20 region. This is probably going to be your first serious mining ship, certainly for G3 materials. It's a nice bridge on the surface there, it looks like, with the ECS Horizon, and certainly for me it's very welcome, because pre-server merge I had all the blueprints for the USS Antares, and seemingly somebody in the development team put them in their lunchbox and they fell out of a hole in the brown bag or something, because I never got it, and I've been making do with the Envoy and a couple of Envoys in the meantime. So very welcome addition, provided she works out to be a decent ship. So we'll go back in just again for a wee second and we look at the stats, see how it's looking in terms of its abilities. So 41k strength, on average about 10k less than the maxed Envoy. Dedicated to mining G3 materials, and it looked like 90 blueprints needed there on the other screen. So warp range there, not too shabby. Cargo capacity and protected cargo's a bit woeful, to be honest. Mining bonus reasonable enough. You'd imagine that these things will improve when you upgrade, and given the capacity of the mining nodes, cargo capacity mightn't be too bad. We'll have to wait and see on that one. So yeah, how do we get this bad boy? How do we get the North Star? So a couple of new systems, level 18 systems, and in those systems there's a couple of new missions. So let's take a wee nosy at this. Okay, Lorilia first. Let's have we look in Lorilia. Okay, I'm already parked here. And there's a nice wee feature that you can help people while you're in the mission screen. Lovely. And it's not displaying any missions. However, there is a prerequisite there, and these features that are offered to us is presumably intended to build anticipation and keep a certain amount of mystery into the game. So I'm intrigued. I don't know about anybody else. See what we get in a 10-minute chest and 500 day with it. And we're a winner. Presumably we won this event. And second. What? Guys, because I go and do a video, all of a sudden we're not finishing top. What the heck? Jeez. Anyway, it'll do. Lovely. Another help. Good man, Billy. So, where are we at here? Where do we get our missions? So, I've taken on some of these missions already, so I'm just going to show you what I've got here. I see a good example of this. There we go. Okay. So one of the features of the game again that adds the mystery is this thing here, where you can see that there's +3 along with these nice tidy little rewards here, but upon clicking on that there, the mystery remains as to what this +3 is. You just have to finish the mission and find out. This thing here, there we go, grade 3 survey blueprint. Now there's 3 of them available for this mission line. Long way till 90. But there's a start. It seems as though there's 2 missions available in each of these 18 systems. So that is Dorelia. Your other system over here is Kaikara, which I have yet to visit. And I've already taken on missions down in this other system towards Klingon space, if I can find it. Over here, is it? And there we go, and that system is called Kragor. Phil, you can correct me on that if I'm getting that pronunciation wrong. So, go back in here. So these missions should presumably give you some of the blueprints needed, and while you're here you can kill some of these raids for nice resources and to help with the Alliance event that we should have been winning. Alright, so node capacities have improved. Let's see how it's like in PGM. So the 29 systems normally had 9k in their nodes. What are we looking at? 15 plus 15 there. So these are 18k nodes presumably, so they've doubled in capacity. I'm down here mining ore. Let's see what that's like. You can see I've already got 12k there, and another almost 6 to go. So there's an 18k node down in Niawillan as well. I'll pop over here to my other mining ship down in Frank Klingon space, and these nodes are crystal. Let's take a little quick scout about and see if we can see the capacity down in the 20 Klingon system. If there's any of these respawned. 3,600, up from 3,000 flat. So a minor improvement. Welcome nonetheless. Interesting we note on this. My faction reputation with Klingons not too healthy. Minus 631k there. If I were just to park this ship in a Klingon system, I'm getting the warning, the red flashing, and Klingons come and kick me out. This, unfortunately, this is a warped mine. I don't know if this is a feature, but this is a warped mine. Direct to that mine, and with a Klingon captain. So I don't know if it's on account of having a Klingon at the helm, or if it's the warped mine, or what it is, but I seem to be safe there mining crystal in Frankic 20. The reason why this is relevant to me is one of the changes they have made to some of the systems is in the 33 systems, where normally up until now I would have mined my crystal, and now they have changed what was alternating between titanium and crystal. They have now changed that to 18k nodes for ore, because they're Romulans. And presumably over in Federation space the 33 system is the same, with gas for the Federation. And if we look, there we go, gas and titanium in those systems. Now it is an imperative to be able to go into Klingon space and mine. Okay, we mentioned about mining rates just in relation to something that Devilman mentioned earlier, that seems to be an issue with the mining rates of some ships not having improved. A ship that shows that it's got 2k mining rate seems to be doing better on titanium than a ship that displays as a 5k mining rate. So clearly, if that's accurate, then there's a lot more work needs to be done on the mining rates of the ships themselves. So I've been a bit bold, guys, because I wanted in this video to be able to show the refining rates of the G3 materials that we're all going to be mining with this lovely new North Star. But I've been an idiot, and unfortunately I have already done that over an hour ago without thinking, force of habit. Suffice to say that I didn't get anything dramatically greater, but what is worth noting there is that they have removed one of my refining options. I now only have 2 per. Typical, you hit 26, you get a 3rd option, and then they take it away. But again, nice feature, keep you hanging on, always keeping that carrot dangling in front of your nose. And if you want a little bit more information, you want to be able to compare your mining rate, your refining rate, sorry, with what others are getting. I think Spark has put up a couple of screenshots of what he's got on Discord, so I'll let you look at that for more detailed information on exactly what has come out of some of those refines. I'm practically done here, guys. One or two wee things I want to mention here. Officers, Christopher Pike, some officers have changed. Moreau and a few name changes here, but the addition of Pike is one that some have been looking forward to, so it's not too bad there. It's not too bad. So there's Christopher Pike. The final thing I'm going to just say, guys, is those of you that have had difficulty like me farming, going out hitting bases, this kind of thing, the Envoy just never cut it. Remains to be seen whether the North Star will, but it looks like the changes that they've made, this needs a bit more testing, but it looks like the changes that they've made to the health power regeneration of a station after you've hit it might leave a window of opportunity. So say for example you find a base that you can hit with your warship like me, but that what you're going to drain from that base is going to be minimal in a warship. You want a survey ship coming in and taking max resources out of that, and the guys with the faction miners know exactly what I'm talking about. Now with the base regeneration, the health power regeneration, it looks like there may be a window of opportunity with a survey ship to hit after a warship and drain some of those tasty resources. So if anybody's done any testing on this, please let me know. It'd be an interesting one for guys at the 20s level, certainly, to be able to start doing that. Again, thanks everybody for watching. If you want to leave a comment or a like, feel free. Discord is the place where all of this is happening, so that's where you're going to get your most information. But yeah, thanks to anybody that's been contributing with me and assisting. And one final note just on this video being unlisted, that everybody's going to get a link in Discord that they can check to watch this. So if you're watching this, that's probably what you've done. And I don't plan to go public with this video just yet. Maybe down the line it might be something, but for right now it's unlisted. You won't find it in a Google search. So I ask you just not to be crazy sharing it around with lots and lots of different people, because I don't particularly want the details of my base exposed just yet to outside of the Alliance. It's an inevitability if I continue with these, but for right now I don't particularly want that to happen, so I'm keeping it unlisted for a moment, and just share it with those only whom you trust, I suppose. So thanks very much. I will talk to you again. Leave me a wee hello in the Alliance if you see me, and maybe we'll catch up and do another one of these another stage. Cheers.